I've known Bill and Paula Gris for many, many years. They entertain, they're good friends, they live in this community and don't just live here. I mean, they do great things for this community. How lucky we are to have them in our community and also as friends. I think they're really awesome.
Bill and Paula never missed a chance to meet any new person or someone new to the congregation who walked in the door of the synagogue.
Bill is the kind of person that when he walks into a building and he doesn't know anyone, he will go over to him and say, "Oh, hi, I'm Bill Gris. Where are you from?"
I remember that some of the first people that we met were Bill and Paula Gris.
I can't tell you how many people in the synagogue have told me that they're here because of Bill or Paula Gris. People who come in who just felt totally welcome and taken care of because Bill was there, because Paula was there.
I have such fond memories of Dad bringing home people that he met in shul on Friday night.
They were an outreach organization of two before there was any such thing as outreach.
Paula and Bill were meant to be a host and hostess. They're good at it, they know what to do, they know what not to do. You feel comfortable with them.
They welcomed people. It wasn't just, hello, how are you? You felt that they wanted to meet you. And they wanted you to have a good time and be welcome and feel part of it.
Probably we were here for a few weeks, and Paula and Bill apologized profusely for not having us there sooner. That only been a few weeks since we moved here and they were away, so she was very apologetic about that. And that was the beginning of a long friendship.
And we always had meals with new people. I remember Dad coming home after shul any Shabbos morning or any Friday night saying, "Just met this new person in shul. It's okay if I bring them home tomorrow? I invited them for lunch, Paula."
And this is the greatest community to move into. People couldn't be friendlier. But as you can imagine, being in a new community is pretty overwhelming. And this was going to be the first year that I was going to spend the high holidays without my family in my entire life. And Paula showed up to my door with the world's most perfect challah, dressed perfectly, because Paula is always dressed perfectly.
They kind of grew on me because I grew up in this community and they were fixtures in the community even in the late 50s when I was a kindergarten. I believe, according to legend, that I was babysat for Pride Paula to get another children. My mother had to be somewhere and needed to be taken care of.
They were mentors and inspiration and definitely reached out to other families and other couples to have them come and spend time in their home for a Yom Tov, Sukkot, Pesach, or Shabbosos, always having people over and opening their homes.
Along the way, I've had so many people who told me that their first Shabbos experience was at the Gris's table.
I've had the privilege and the opportunity to be at their Shabbos table, in their sukkah, coming to them for Passover meals.
And we have been fortunate to be at the Gris's for many, many Shabbat dinners, lunches, Friday nights.
We would get together either Friday night, Shabbos lunch, and sit at the table for hours and hours, and none of that has changed. Except now the community is much larger and more people do it. Paula and Bill have been at the core of this community.
You guys have been such an inspiration for me from the moment I met you. I have learned so many important lessons from you about building community, about opening up your home, about the meaning of being one Jewish people, that it doesn't make a difference what color kippah you wear.
Bill Gris is the perfect guy because he was sensitive and concerned and caring for every single person.
Paula taught at GHA, Bill volunteered to run physical education for Yeshiva Atlanta, Paula volunteers with the Brennan. They've both been involved with the Shul Federation.
Well, I know Paula has been so active at the Gris Dinner Museum. She stepped up to the plate as a docent and she takes groups through, and she's also spoken in front of all of our volunteers and shares her insight. She's just very eloquent speaker, very thoughtful.
Paula came to our school a number of times to speak about her experience in the Holocaust, and was very inspiring words for our students.
Really, what's special about Paula is that she has a way of seeing things that other people don't always see. And to talk to Paula is always to learn something.
You have hearts full of love that embrace everyone and make everybody feel comfortable, helping them connect to Yiddishkeit.
Bill and Paula, Gris, in my judgment, are, except for the rabbi, the people who probably have contributed more to the growth of Congregation Beth Jacob than anyone else.
They have this wonderful perspective of the evolution of the Beth Jacob community. They moved here when there was farmland at the corner of Briarcliff and La Vista.
Well, I think that Bill and Paula were people who started this community, actually with Rabbi Feldman, the elder Rabbi Feldman.
It's really been an interesting relationship because now I'm their rabbi. I was once their babysitting project.
Bill was a pioneer when they moved here. The synagogue was built.
Most people who were here, especially back then, didn't have other family here. We all came from other places, and the community was it.
The Grises are the most gracious people. They are committed to their Jewish community, to their family, to friends, Congregation Beth Jacob, the Chesapeake Falls Atlanta community.
He and Paula can look now and see the tremendous growth that has occurred. They're part of that growth.
They've done everything that we could ask them to do. And I think that there are very few people that you can honor that have a long history like that for this community.
And you took the same care in the people in the community that you took of your own family. When someone came to the community, you were as concerned about them as you could be about any of your family.
I can't think of anyone more deserving than the Grises to be honored by not only this shul, but the entire Jewish community.
We're so proud of you tonight, and so proud that Beth Jacob is honoring you for these many years that you've been such an important part of the community there.
Hi, Sam and Sasha. Hope you're having a great night. I really wish I could be there. I'm so proud of you.
I hope you're having a great time, and I love them.
It's almost Sasha and Davey. I'm really proud of you. I wish I could be there. I love you.
It's easy to honor people who do so many things. And they do it with such feeling. You know, they're so, they do it not because they have to, they do it because they want to, and if you're in their company, you just know that they're out to make you comfortable, welcome, and it's really very nice.
that film was courtesy of Blue Orchid Production. I think they did a marvelous job. Everyone who appeared in the video was an actor, but I think they really captured. If you look around, I think you'd recognize that. Anyway, we're going to hear now from Ben Gris, but I would suggest to you that the cross-section of the community that you saw in that video really tells the story of the Grises and the number and breadth of lives that they've touched. You know, we haven't even talked about professional accomplishments. We mentioned a little bit about Paula, the Holocaust education, but you know, when GHA looks to a financial advisor, they came to Bill Gris to advise them on those kinds of affairs. So they touch the community in every way. We're going to watch the other video now. We're going to hear